And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in the Long Dark. We just stepped into the Quonset after searching about half a coastal highway for car batteries and finding one car battery. I need to do more searching for car batteries. To find out a little more. Sort of taking a quick look around, make sure nothing new or has been moved in here, just to pass the time enough that we can warm the character for a bit. Probably should swap the torch. I don't remember which one's on top now.
Can't feel my hands.
Let's use harvesting a piece of cedar. It's a way to warm the character up. I think to make what I need something like 20 pieces of cedar. So it's like 10 for the woodworking table and like another 10 for the drying rack. And we're sitting at 20 with a torch. So we're going to need to toss at least one piece of coal on here and probably a couple sticks. Yeah, positive. Yeah, that'll take us positive. It's not going to get us warm anytime soon by the looks of it. Well, we're only like positive 3 right now? Okay. Yeah, we'll hang around at positive 3 and that'll be enough. Make order at the same time, waste not, want not. Although we really don't need the Interloper.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we'll take the water with us because I don't want to leave randomly in the middle of the field here. We're better off next to Quonset front door. Until it's warmed up a bit. As these are pulling torches out of here, we are staying warm. Well, this is probably where I should have set up before. Get 2 branches for the cost of 1 fire. We're at minus 14 also, so we're a bit more likely to stay warm with just 1 piece of fire. 1 piece of coal in the fire. Still probably going to want 2 hours in the fire. Well, that might be achievable with just 1 piece of coal.
Can't feel my feet.
We take into account the cold buff to temperature duration, or fire duration. Gotten windier, but it hasn't knocked down the fire yet. Which is good to see. Oh yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot warmer. And we were able to do that with for the cost of 1 stick and 1 piece of coal. So that was a pretty good pull off that fire.
Feels like a lot of gear.
That might be because it's a lot of gear. He's carrying quite a bit of wood right now. Oh, and I'm carrying around 6 extra liters of water than I need to be carrying, so go drop the water and the wood off. And then depending on how warm the character is at that point, I might either get more cedar or go looking for more car batteries. Torch pile. This is my little cedar pile. 1 piece of cedar, good start. And obviously you don't need that much water, so I'll add water to the water pile. And let's probably add some torches to the torch pile. Let's see how many pieces of cedar I have inside. Looks like 0. Okay, I wasn't hoarding cedar at this location. We've got decent number of sticks. Could probably leave some sticks behind to save some weight. But let's not worry about that right now. Due to the wind, we're sitting at -9. -9, -10, depending on where we are on the wind shoulder. Character is getting a bit tired. It's a little annoying because that's going to start reducing our carrying capacity. And the wind is kind of start-stop here, and that's making us a bit slower.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Now I might take a quick stop over to warm the character up by harvesting some more wood. We've got the fire going. is warm enough. Not gonna make the water because I don't have the carrying capacity really to move the water around. Okay, we are now warm again. At the cost of being over carrying capacity, but I think the wind's died down, so we should be able to walk a little bit faster regardless. Probably went through a little bit more coal than I would ideally want to do. Oops, I've had a piece of meat on me. Could have been attracting animals this entire time. Search view. I think we searched the inside as well. Yeah, with that wind being gone, just taking the stopover of the wind to go away was worth the effort. That was a bit of a struggle walking into that headwind. Even now, in theory, that my base movement speed is lower because I'm overweight. Just not walking into the headwind is making me feel so much faster. Oh, we got some quantum stacked sticks. Which is Wagner. Well, I refer to it as quantum stacking. It's where you got multiple items in the same spot that are exactly the same. Tends to happen sometimes with the renewable items where the despawn respawn code sort of bugs out. It doesn't notice that there's an item when it's spawning the next one in. So it'll most likely happen with sticks and coal. Usually happens with beachcombing items as well. Yeah, that cave entrance in the daylight when you can see things is much more visible. Time to switch torches. Yeah, this is definitely weather to be wondering about in, instead of resting to warm up, or resting to regain fatigue, because we're, technically with the torch out, we're warm. So even if I'm not walking at efficient speed, it's just a good time to be traveling. I'm going to walk the whole of Coastal Highway to check all the cars on it, see if I can find any more batteries. If I find batteries, I'll probably take them out of the car and leave them on the road next to the car. And not bother hauling them back right away. At least until I've reached the end of the road, or on my way back. Because we don't have the spare carrying capacity to be carrying around more than a battery at a time. Arguably, we don't have the carrying capacity to carry around a battery, but, well, the whole point of going out and finding them is to carry them back. At some point, you need to bite the bullet and take the slow walk. Shame of overcarrying, or being over carrying capacity for the walk. Oh, the wind's starting to pick up. Our battery? No. Deer? Oh, apparently we weren't able to, last time we were here, we weren't able to check the trunk. Sadly, there's nothing in the trunk. And the visors are open, so yeah, we've been through the front of this car already once. Sometimes I forget to search the back of the car, which means I don't
Think
find
I
things
can
like
use
this
this.
pry bar that would have been useful later, or would have been useful earlier. I'll hold on that pry bar. We'll leave this spare pry bar at Quonset. Either that or I'll take it down to the fishing spot, one of the two. Wind's not too bad yet, but with the wind picking up, it might be more and more likely that I want to take a break to regain fatigue on the character. Looks like a wolf. Wolf is better than bear. Oh, I got a bunch of coal here. What happened to the wolf? There's the wolf. Looks like an normal wolf and not a timber wolf. In theory, the timber wolves can spawn out here after the wildlife refresh. I don't know if they can spawn on Interloper after the wildlife refresh. I haven't run into any timber wolves out here since the refresh. Though other people have, so I always say prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So I'm being mentally prepared to run into one. Even if I'm never going to run into one. So I think on this character, well, at least on this playlist, I don't think I've been past this bridge yet. So the cars we look at past here are more likely to have loot in them. They're not necessarily likely to have any good loot in them, but likely to have some loot in them. Though we have been up the river. So we haven't popped this trunk before, so we'll pop the trunk. Anything in the trunk. There is a note left behind. There's also a box of matches. Well, even if you don't find a battery, the box of matches make it all worthwhile. And a scrolled message. Tell me about the memento cache. I think that means I can now look at one of the boats and find some stuff in the boat. And one of the cars, we haven't found yet, and one of the cars will probably be a Polaroid, which is one of the things I've been waiting for to do the mapping of Coastal Highway. Because I think the Polaroid will reveal a large section of the map and speed up the mapping by quite a bit. Okay, well, at this point, it's kind of obvious there's no more cars beyond this point. Let's get a bit of wind shelter, and I'll probably
Puddle
map
rests
the end of
are
the
not
road.
gonna faint.
Should tell me once I'm close enough. It hasn't. There we go. But this is a rockfall. This is one of the locations we will need to map. This is also one of the locations I am fairly certain that won't get mapped by the Polaroid. So we'll map it while we're here thinking about it.
Come on.
How warm is it? Maybe with like 4 sticks in the fire. 1, 2, 3. That should be 4 altogether. Oh, I may need to put another one because I didn't account for the torch. Let's put another 2 in the fire. Yeah, that'll be enough. This is the rockfall. So obviously we got a lot more of the map to map. It's saying cougar territory. In theory, we just turned cougar off, so it should stay. It should go away if we leave coastal highway and stay away for a couple days. In theory, there shouldn't be a cougar there because we turned it off at the beginning of the stream. There was a bug in one of the hotfixes that made it so it was always on. That bug, in theory, got fixed. And of course I sprained my ankle. Giving myself a jump scare. I don't think I've ever been up this little bit, so this is why I'm taking the time to take this hike up this bit. But yeah, when we get back to the huts just this side, or just the other side of the bridge we just crossed a little while ago, we'll probably put the character into a nap to get the sprained ankle to go away.
I'm gonna need some first aid.
And that'll probably be when I put a break in the part. I don't remember ever being up here. Maybe they did some minor redesign of the map, or
Feels so good.
I've approached this portion of the map from a different angle in the past. Poking around to see if I see anything worth looting. So I forget where the purpose cache is in Coastal Highway. I don't think we've hit it yet.
Damn, that's smart.
So, I'm gonna look around a little bit. Because well, I was about to say I'm lazy and I'm not spoiling myself with the wiki to find the purpose cache. But then I'm also not spoiling myself. Because to be fair, I probably have found it in the past, I've just forgotten where it is. Though I don't think it's required for Faithful Cartographer to find the purpose cache, so I maybe haven't found it in the past. So as far as I knew, that was the area where the purpose cache is. Well, it apparently isn't there right now, so... Or I suppose maybe one of the patches put something up there. Maybe it's something you need to go up there for. I
don't feel so
I'm walking in the path of the bear. The bear is in front of me at some point, somewhere. Maybe it's the thing you... Okay, the bear goes off there, so that's good. Well, the bear's been all over the place. That's good.
I'm gonna need some first aid.
Maybe it's where you take the radio and the fartails or whatever. which is the thing I haven't done, thus haven't had to been up there. Yeah, I'm not necessarily appreciative of the fact that we're walking towards where the bear is, in theory.
That smarts a bit.
So there's the bear. He's between where I am and where I want to be. I want to go to those cabins over there to give the character a nice rest. How best to do this? Put the torch out and sneak past? Probably. We're not in... Well, I'm not in any real rush. Right now, because we are warm.
I don't feel so good.
We're not in a good position to hunt the bear, so I'm definitely not thinking about hunting it right now. Maybe if I didn't have a sprained ankle, I'd be thinking about hunting it right now, but not necessarily in a position to want to rush to hunt the bear. And we are warm enough that we should be able to slow walk our way to the cabins to get warm. We do have a sprain, so we can't read the book. Passing time. Yeah, we've been a bit unlucky with the cars. We found one whole battery in all of Coastal Highway. This is a place where I actually expect there to be a decent number of batteries.
Ah, damn, that smarts.
I forget if there's any cars up on the road up to the loading-unloading station. Don't think there is, if memory serves. Okay, how long do I want to rest? Could do the whole 10 hours. Let's do the whole 10 hours. We'll be approaching a little bit too hungry, but we can address that in the next part. Well, I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm going to make this part, the last part was a bit long, so I'm going to make this part a little bit on the short side, because this is a good place to stop. I hope you've been enjoying it. There will be another part up tomorrow. I'm going to record probably 2 more parts tonight. So if you're watching on YouTube, look forward to the next part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, I hope you've been enjoying it. I'll be back after a short stretch break. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.